BBL News coverage for the unemployed.
Breaking news tonight ahead of the turn of the century. The CDC reports a new strain of the Wacko 64 virus that may cause victims to involuntarily learn Chinese, but at the cost of their liver. In NASDAQ news, the dot-com bubble has seemingly burst. What once promised to revolutionize the economy has left many investors and companies scrambling for survival in the dawn of the digital age. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 11, as we'll be joined by financier Jeffrey Epstein to explain the burst. I'm Chimpina Lopez with BBL News. Now we turn to Bongo Jones with the live coverage of the Times Square ball drop. Bongo?
Thanks, Chimpina. New Year's Eve is upon us and the ball's just moments away from dropping as many gather at Times Square, awaiting the year 2001. More live coverage of the celebration in just a moment, but this just in. Flashing lights in the sky seeing over the abandoned Beef Bell in Meaty Springs, Nevada, where we last reported the disappearances of the 4 men who claimed squatter rights over the property. According to the search report, the men had supposedly gone on vacation, but were never seen again. And now foul play was suspected, and many claim extraterrestrial involvement. We go to Stinkus Obama with the story.
3 years ago, after a lengthy battle with the court system, the 4 men who holed up in an abandoned beef bell under squatters' rights stated they were filming what they referred to as a podcast.
Well, it's basically radio, except in podcasting, it's usually done by Caucasian males. Granted, I'm not Caucasian, which I think is why we haven't hit it big yet. But a few more years of bleaching my skin, I think we'll get there.
The man here was among the 4 who went missing. After their disappearance, police searched the property and found plane tickets, felony amounts of marijuana and other illegal substances, and the deceased body of a small green creature. But the men themselves shown here on screen never returned. The site has become a tourist attraction and even subject to vandalism. Tonight, the strange colored lights appear above the parking lot on the anniversary of their disappearance. Back to you, Bongo.
Thanks, Stinkus. We'll bring you more as the story develops. And now, back to Times Square, where the ball is moments away from ringing in the new century. This broadcast is brought to you by the law offices of Miller & Miller in partnership with the Fruitosplex Good Theater.
After I was in, but anyway.
James?
Yeah.
Hit it! What you listen to there, Big J Dog?
Popping and locking pretty hard.
What you listening to?
What you doing over there, bud?
Oh, we're starting?
Lost and...
Yeah, we're
yeah,
starting.
no, I mean, that's why we're all here.
Oh, shit,
Yeah,
sorry.
What are you dancing to?
I was listening to my Sony Walkman.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it on the old bicep, you know?
Looks fucking sexy.
Yeah, I'm listening to a new song just came out today. I just picked the tape up.
What you jamming? What you jamming?
Rolling by Limp Bizkit.
Oh,
okay. Rolling.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it just came out
I'm
today.
rolling-
It's like a new single off their album, I think.
Yeah. I haven't been able to listen to it yet. I got here too early.
Yeah, some crackhead traded it to me for a hamburger on the side of the street. He had like a bunch of 8 tracks with it on it.
Yeah. Well, I tried
Just
to download
8
it
of that
off
song.
LimeWire, but
Oh,
it's
really?
going to take like 6 days. So I'm kind of.
And all it gave me was child.
Did you tell your mom not to?
Yeah, well,
Did you tell your mom not to make a phone call?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, thank God.
Doplex, I went on your computer after you tried downloading that, and I opened the file, and it was just Sally gets fucked by dog. What's up with that?
That was, I mean, I saw that. I was gonna keep it for like to report it.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna report it to?
The police.
I don't think the police existed yet.
Are you talking about the band?
Yeah, I was gonna report it to fucking Sting.
Sting! Now that's a relevant reference.
Sting, I found your porn!
They're still touring. They're still making new music. They're you know.
Yeah.
Shout out the police.
They're still stinging?
They're stinging.
Police. Imagine if his name was Sting.
Don't give a fuck! Sorry.
That's so real, dude.
My boy he hit that too hard. It took me over for a second.
Yeah.
I thought you said this is the first time you've heard this song.
No, I've been listening. I said the 8-track.
Oh, okay. Yep.
It has 8 tracks on it, and it's all it's all this song.
That's just
I've been listening to it for like an hour.
I thought it was a track, like the letter
Nothing
A.
but LB, bro.
You thought it
Nothing
was
but LB on my Walkman.
It was an A track.
I thought it was called A track.
No, it's an 8-track.
I always thought it was
when I was a cute little baby boy, we got, for some reason, we had a CD of the Hamster Dance. But you know, like a lot of singles, they just they have a CD, but like they don't have any other fucking music. So the single is the song, the radio version, and then like some fucking like European DJ's remix of it. And me and my dad got
Hamster Dance.
We got like an hour into
they are dancing.
We got an hour into a drive once, and I realized we've been listening to the same 3 songs, like the same song in 3 variants for literally
Your dad
an
was
hour.
fucking with the hamster dance.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean, yeah, shout out to my dad.
You listened to that
You
for
listened
an
to that for an
hour
hour?
straight. How did you not crash the car into a tree?
I was like 6.
Fair enough.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I guess, well, how did your dad not crash the car?
Well, that's what really surprised me. I don't know how he didn't succumb.
After he dropped Kudos off, he was the guy that there was the World Trade Center car bombing that happened a little bit ago.
Yeah,
that was actually Kudos'
weirdly,
dad.
it was in New Zealand.
Really
weirdly.
tired of the hamster song.
I learned how to play
your dad.
baseball. I learned
You
how to play baseball.
baseball?
Yeah, look, listen.
Oh, is that what that was in the background of the conversation?
Oh, strike 1.
I hadn't noticed.
I don't know the second part, though.
Oh, strike 2. Strike 3.
You have to go up
You struck out.
Bum, bum, bum,
You struck
bum,
out.
bum, bum.
see.
And then
Wait, is that actually what that?
Wait.
Can you do the ending though?
Yep, there you go.
This is really interfering with my Limp
One
Bizkit.
more. And then ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Up a little bit.
As someone who's never been to a base or a ball before, is that actually what that, like, is that used at games?
Well, that's
for,
how you.
Yeah,
no,
it
the
is.
players have to be able to perform that, or they can't enter the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
They break
I
their
didn't realize
legs
they were so
if they
musically
miss a note like
talented.
I just did. Yeah.
With
Yeah.
the bat.
Well, now you know.
I do know.
Just get your kneecaps cracked on the
Oh
diamond.
wait, did it? I didn't realize there was like a base 1, base 2 thing, or is that what that
Yeah.
is?
Well, there's also lyrics. It was like baseball, 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 baseball.
Baseball.
It's
Okay.
baseball, 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 baseball. I play baseball.
It's really cool.
And then they go into like a little breakdown. It's like, wait, hold on. And then
Tell me what you're gonna do now.
what you gonna? We're playing baseball, motherfuckers.
Well, fellas,
Well,
it looks like the time machine freaking made a little oopsie again.
No, it wasn't the time machine's fault.
Oh, wasn't
One
it?
of you guys said 2001 while we were trying
You
to put
said
the date in.
2001.
I did?
Yeah, you
I thought we
brought
got
up
it in
2021.
Someone roll the clip.
You said Wikipedia came out in 2001, and the time machine was like, "Oh, that's what you want, okay?" And now we're here.
Well, you're the one who programmed the AI voice model.
That's true.
That does
that
seem
is
like a
true.
very. Why did you spend the time doing that when we could have just
Left.
We could have just gone.
Look, you know, I like to code as a podcaster. You know,
We were in
After the
medieval
housing market
times.
crash, I learned how
Right.
to code.
yeah, I learned how to
That's
code.
what everybody told me to do.
Yeah.
I
It's
figured it'd
been-
be useful.
we took like 2 decades for you to invent.
There's no reason to
voice.
split sour grapes. We're here. I don't
Exactly,
Okay.
yeah.
So-
Thank you, James. Yeah, there's no point fucking figuring out the lore of our OCs. Or
James,
no
your,
point
whole,
in
your
here.
people
There's no
made a
point
whole
in
fucking
sucking
industry out
gonorrhea
of
cock.
splitting
We don't
sour
need to
grapes.
count our sour grapes before they hatch, guys, okay?
We
don't
don't
need
need
to
to
have
have
sex
sex
with
with
our
sour
grapes in
cock
one
before
basket.
it nuts. All right,
What?
we're here.
We're here, and
You know
we're
what's weird, too,
queer
is-
and fucking.
I remember like the last couple years before the teleportation, but like my memory of my childhood and history and anything before like 2010 is just gone. I don't remember anything. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Either.
Yeah, anything's possible on a
Anything
week-by-week
is
basis.
possible.
Yeah, I remember
The whole
something
year
specific,
full
like,
of possibilities, gang.
Yeah, like I have a vague memory of something significant happening this year, and then I was racking my brain. I'm like, what the fuck happened in 2001? And then I remembered Super Smash Bros. Melee came out, and that was like the biggest. And that was like the biggest fucking thing of 2001. So we have something to look forward to.
Well,
that will be fun to play that again for the first time.
Right,
although,
but
I guess we'll
that was the only
remember
thing
it.
I remembered.
Well, I was devastated because I remembered my favorite football team, the New York Giants, being in the Super Bowl, but I didn't remember what happened.
God.
And actually,
They must have won if you remembered it.
No, 2 days before we recorded, they just lost the Super Bowl to the fucking
To the
Baltimore
Ravens.
Ravens.
Big
sorry.
Baltimore W. Go the fuck home, dude.
You know what's interesting is I have a feeling
Get the fuck
I
out
have
of
a
here,
feeling that over
bro.
the next 20 years, Baltimore will accomplish nothing, and the Giants will win the two most underdog storied
I don't know about that.
championships in the history of American sports.
I don't know. I feel like they got
So,
at least a Super
I don't know,
Bowl
it's just a
in them
feeling, but
somewhere along the line.
No, I don't think
That's
they
just a
do.
gut feeling.
I don't think that. I think this is the last time you guys will enjoy a serious playoff win for the rest of your life.
Listen, man, I'm just seeing I'm seeing Falco, Joe Falco.
Smash Bros. That's what I'm talking about.
Smash Bros. Yeah, no, you're thinking of Captain Falcon.
Falco.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
No, he's thinking of the bird Falco. That's I see how
Mr. Dick and Balls.
Wait, there's a bird in Smash Bros now?
Yeah, he's.
I thought it was humans and furries only.
No, he's Fox's boyfriend. He's like a gay little bird with a.
Falco! Now I'm just picturing they just put in a realistic bird.
They lose the 2000 election and now they're making everything fucking gay.
I know, everything's gay. Who would have thought?
All I know. I hope they never legalize their marriage for them.
I see James is staying true to his 2001 self, his 4-year-old 2001 self.
That was James playing Smash Bros in 2001.
Whoa, Google Gaga.
Mr. Game & Watches.
Mr. Dick and Balls. Summers. Doplex.
Hey.
I heard that Taco Bell tried to kill you.
Yeah, so funny story.
Which seems like the greatest betrayal.
It really was. So
kind of like your red wedding.
Yeah, it was. I had to reflect for a few days after this happened.
Your red sauce wedding.
And just like
the salsa wedding.
Black and white. Yeah.
Wait, what song was that you were
dripping
referencing?
out of your lip?
What tune were you humming there? That was a nice tune.
Yeah.
What was that?
I haven't heard before.
I just made it up. You know, it felt kind of like evil.
Oh,
like
okay.
something might be about.
No, that sounded extremely sinister. I like that. Someone should use that someday.
Someone should use that.
Yeah.
You should write that down.
Sometime.
Yeah. Fucking. I wonder how long we're gonna be able to keep this up. The fact we're in 2001, because a lot of what I'm about to reference is okay.
I'm not.
So Sabrina and I we
like
DoorDashed, which is a
what's DoorDash?
What is that?
The whole show just turns into like an encyclopedia of like postmodern internet terms.
Explaining everything.
Just completely unlistenable.
Just explaining all of our dystopian luxuries.
Man.
So yeah, Sabrina and I we use this future magic convenience known as DoorDash, and we ordered Taco Bell, and I got. Listen, we don't eat out very often anymore.
Yeah,
now we're strictly
congratulate. Oh, look at me! I don't order food. Oh well.
Yeah, I don't eat at all actually. I feed through photosynthesis.
Interesting. How much have you been working out as well? Yeah, good boy.
No,
Good boy.
every day.
Food and
every
absorb
day. You
the
know,
nutrients.
Yeah.
You're just a pussy. You're just a dying lowlife. You do not deserve to live, you
That's what my cousin Chris has to say about that. You'll get to know him in a few years.
Actually, no, it's Andrew's cousin.
Yeah, Andrew.
No,
They're both from Ruckersville, Virginia.
No, they're actually long-lost twins. That's
I
why
don't
they
have
look so
any
similar.
relatives in Charlottesville
They're
or
long-lost
Ruckersville.
identical twins.
You said you lived 10 minutes from them, and genetically you could trace your lineage back.
No, we just have a similar grandfather.
I thought your dad was like infertile, and your mom had to go to a sperm bank when you were a kid. And this guy, what's Chris Chan's dad's name?
Bob.
Yeah, this guy Bob Chandler. He helped your family.
He was
out.
nutting like crazy back then, and they had to put it somewhere.
They could not get him to stop. He was leaving little spoots everywhere he went.
What do I do with all this cum? I'm gonna put it in this random woman. 6 miles down the road.
I got more cum than I know what to do with.
If the Department of Ejaculation came and
Saw them seize my balls, they could take them away.
they would
would
seize
take
our
away my
balls
cum
and
barrels?
we'd have to move out of it. They live in his balls, and we'd have to move out of it.
Yeah, that's Chris Tour's like unborn siblings in Bob's balls.
My favorite TV show.
We'd have to move out of
Balls.
So you ordered DoorDash for the third time that week. Go on.
it. Yeah, and I got these fucking like the cinnamon twists they got at Taco Bell. The little
I fucking hate those.
They kind of suck.
Yes, they used to be good, right? Like I remember as a
They
kid,
used
they
to
were
fry
delicious.
them. They used to
they used
to
deep fry them bitches. That's why they tasted good.
Yeah,
Are they like
And so-
churros?
Yeah.
they're kind of
'cause
like
they're like crispier and airier. It's
Yeah.
it's nothing.
You know, like
yeah,
a, you know,
they're
like
more
a
like
popcorn
wheat
chip.
puffs.
You know, like
Yeah.
when they started to do it, where it's
Like
like,
a
a very
popcorn.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Like a Cheeto puff.
they did that to a churro basically.
Yeah.
And then they like
Very weird.
put it
I
near
don't know.
cinnamon
I don't
sugar
know.
and just kind of hoped it picked
Yeah.
up something. They do
They
nothing
place it
to
next
it.
to
It
a
is so
bowl.
nasty.
Yeah, it's like the LaCroix flavoring of what it's supposed to be. But yeah, so I
They
haven't
place
had
it next to a
forever.
bowl of cinnamon sugar and a small
they're like,
Let
that's
them
an
mingle
uncle.
for like a
blows
couple
it
hours.
over.
Just hoping.
That should be enough. The Taco Bell gods bless this.
So so fucking we got those and they were disgusting. And so we both took a bite and Sabrina ate one and spit it out. And I'm like, oh, she's being fucking dramatic woman. So then I took a bite and then I spit it out because it tasted like fucking chemicals in my mouth. Like my throat started burning. And I was like,
That's
all right,
typically bad.
there's something fucky here. So I never do this, right? Like these things cost $1.50. It's not like breaking the bank. Well, I guess
I
in
want a full
2001
$40
probably is.
refund.
Your fucking
so-
chip's trying to kill me.
That's what it feels like when
I,
you
I
want
have nothing
when
against
one aspect of your
killing
meal's
people.
wrong.
Yeah, you're like, I want a refund for the whole thing.
I feel like I've earned a refund for everything.
Honestly, I do feel like that because
I do that every
It's
time.
emotional trauma, dude.
Yeah,
I do that
exactly.
every
You ruined
time.
my night.
When you're
Yeah.
ready for a full meal and part of it just gets fucked over, it's like, ow.
The worst
hard.
part is when you buy a combo thing and
night
like
is
one part of the
ruined.
combo's wrong, and they're like, "We'll refund you $2 from the combo because out of an
Yeah.
$18 out of a $25 burger meal combo, the missing
burger
burger
costs
comes to
60
$2."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like no. My disappointment right now is not worth $2. It's worth at least
$22.
the whole.
It's at least
the whole
11.
damn thing. Well, on top of that, right? Well, we didn't get a lot of food. It's not like it was like easy. You know, normally if you fucking go like fat mode and you like overload on like shit to
Yeah.
order, they might forget something. But we didn't
don't-
get that much
We
stuff.
don't order
Like-
Uber Eats a lot. We didn't get that much food. We don't go fat mode.
Hey,
Who are
just-
you attacking
look,
here?
Yeah,
No, listen.
Who are you
listen,
targeted at?
subtweeting,
The
dude.
reason why I'm saying that is because a few months ago we would and we do, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? But
yeah.
now
Please-
we're trying to be better. We're trying to be better. Literally, all we got was
Oh, so
Sabrina
beef
got
fat
a
is worse
chalupa.
now.
I got a
you're-
beefy 5-layer
Wow.
burrito
Your
and
taste
some
is
cinnamon
better than
twists.
mine.
Wow.
Okay.
Also,
I feel that.
they're called people of weight. Okay, so can we use the correct terminology?
Turn of the century happens, and all of a sudden,
POWs.
This is the new
fat
millennium.
people are
Doplex.
cool now.
I'm a bi-pal.
Yeah, that heroin
Hop on the
chic
treadmill,
is
buddy.
fat motherfuckers are in.
we have a lot of bi-pals.
Shallow House
in-
coming out
in
any
2
day
decades
now.
from
That's gonna do a lot for the fat movement.
Jack Black, famous bi-pal.
You could fuck a fat bitch if you imagine she looks like Gwyneth Paltrow.
You could fuck a fat bitch if she wasn't fat.
Bye, pal.
Wait, what?
Jack Black, famous bi-pow, and that got me.
Wait, what's a bi-pow?
a
Bi
bisexual
person of weight.
Ba-pow!
Bi-pal. These damn video games and,
So you
and
call
the
them, you're on
DEI
the
putting
phone.
bi-pals and oh yeah, so fucking they also forgot the chalupa too, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, I don't care about that. They
Well,
refunded
it
me
was
for
nor
that.
there.
It was it wasn't there exactly.
That's true.
It was
yeah.
there.
It was
Back
neither
at
here
the Taco
and
Bell.
it
Back at the
probably
store,
was there.
Yeah. So fucking I was upset because I'm like, this is not edible. It's not like they were the fucking made wrong or they just didn't taste very good. Like I feel like if I kept eating this, I would have died. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
tasted.
You were taking like physical and psychic damage at like a point a second.
Yeah.
Every time you ate one.
damage.
Yeah, so I did something that I've never done before. I complained directly to Taco Bell corporate. I was like, man, these motherfuckers trying to kill me.
Get me Mr. Bell.
Get me Mr. Bell. I want to fight him with my hands.
You went Luigi's Mansione on the fucking Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Get me the CEO of Taco Bell, Gunshari Ipwutar from Bangladesh, and get him on the phone now.
He's like walking out of the Taco Bell headquarters in Irvine, California.
Tacos.
And bells.
Yeah, so anyway, Taco Bell calls me. And
what are you talking about? It's our new curry twist.
What
you
the
fucking stupid piece of shit. They're supposed to
we
be
put
spicy.
the Indian spice on there. It is the new BiPAL formula.
What?
That would
are
actually
you a triggered little Latinx? You don't like curry? You want cinnamon on everything? You
What's a
fucking
Latin?
box.
You bitch.
You bitch.
Oh, yeah.
An Indian
you'll find
taco
out,
actually
Andrew.
sounds fucking really good.
Yeah, it probably
I would-
does.
I would-
I'm just
I would
imagining
fuck
like
that up.
a street vendor making that, just shaking his head and like doing things really fast.
The thing is,
You
though,
want a taco?
the only person that would make that and make it well would be like a fucking like a white apologist that works at like a gastro pub in fucking like downtown San Francisco. And that shit
named
would
Gabby.
slap. And he would like donate all the profits to it from like their local Latinx shelter or some shit.
That must be, but like
all the proceeds go to battered Indian men and fucking.
that goes to Indian men who've had their cards redeemed.
Anyway, Taco Bell calls me and they're like, "Oh, so you got?" I couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman. Honestly, it was like a very, it was an androgynous voice. So I didn't know how to address them on the phone call.
BiPAL.
The name's BiPAL Bell. I heard you almost passed away from our cinnamon twists. Do I have that correct? But what's funny is they were trying to like pass the blame on to me. It was like
You shouldn't have eaten it. You stupid
well, no,
fuck.
it was literally like, well, everybody's taste buds are different.
No
and I'm like,
way.
It's not like it's the first time I
That's
eat
insane.
pretty much anything. I there's nothing that I won't say no to. You know what I mean? Like I've had cinnamon twists before. So you're saying this literally giving me physical and mental damage is because of my taste buds?
Sir,
Yeah, so wait,
have you ever heard
describe
that
what
when
you
you
do?
get 30, your taste buds change? Have you
Yeah, they melt
sir,
away.
did you start liking coffee about 2 years ago? If we found that once people get to the age that they like coffee, they do not
He's
like
Indian.
cinnamon twist anymore.
So chances are you might be a few steps away from the grave, and well, we put the young people sauce on it, and
It's like the sound that only teenagers can
Yeah,
hear.
can you here, sir? Can you hear this sound? If you cannot, you're too old for the cinnamon. It's just dead silent. He was like, "Yeah, sorry, sir. I just played a sound that only
Sorry.
someone under 26 can hear." So
here's another sound. If you don't hear this sound, you are fucking gay.
Oh,
I
thank God
hear
heard
that.
No, I
Do you
can't hear
hear that?
anything.
I'm sorry. If
heard
you
it.
do
I can't hear
hear it, you're
anything.
gay. If you do hear it, you're gay.
The viewers,
I can't hear anything.
The viewers at home, do you hear this?
My headphones have gone completely dead, which is funny. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
My headphone batteries just died right now.
They say if you hear it twice in a row, then you're super gay.
I didn't hear it twice, actually. That's crazy.
They also say if you hear other
I heard it
noises in the
like
back,
3 times.
Amir,
then you're if
Amir, I have a question.
Ow.
yeah.
Could you explain more of you briefly touched on it and said it tasted bad and felt like your throat was burning.
yeah.
Could you give us a more thorough explanation of what
Yeah,
the
sure.
what the
So-
Yeah,
sensory
take us
experience
through
of
it,
putting
dude.
this into your mouth and
Yeah.
eyes felt like?
Okay, so opening up the bag, it smelled like the inside of a Home Depot, which I love that smell. But when it
But
comes,
not
In
Yeah,
a
that's
hole,
not-
there lived a
Exactly.
Mexican.
it smelled like home. Like it straight up smelled like sawdust, and at first I was like, it's got to be the paper bag it's in. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah.
But then I pulled the fucking. I still have the cinnamon twist. I put them in
I
a
washed
Ziploc
them
bag.
off in the sink.
Go
I
on.
tried to eat them. They didn't even
For
taste
the
like anything
podcast,
anymore.
put one
I
in
don't
your
know what
mouth.
happened.
Go chomp
I'm gonna
on
go.
one
I'm gonna
right
go grab the
You wanna go
cinnamon
get
twist.
one?
I literally have them in a Ziploc bag. I'll be right
now.
back.
Got him as evidence.
I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be right
Comes
back.
back and they
Exhibit
get out there.
A,
They're
Your
like
Honor.
glowing fucking green. They're like nuclear waste.
They don't show up on the green screen.
To prove that this was very fucking awful, I kept these cookies in a Ziploc bag because I couldn't believe what I was eating. I'm gonna smell them first, see if they got.
Yeah,
any
everybody,
voice.
please scratch your screen right now. We're introducing the new smell-o-vision aspect.
If you slam your phone hard enough on your table on the edge specifically.
Yeah. If you take out the lithium-ion battery and pierce it with a knife, you'll be able to smell what
They say if you're having a stroke, you can smell the smell of burnt cinnamon twist from Taco Bell. So maybe try to induce a stroke or seizure if possible.
Yeah. So kudos, just so you can see, this is a cinnamon twist from Taco Bell.
Weird. That is not what I pictured.
It looks
at
like
all.
a Cheeto.
It does look like a Cheeto, and they used to be brown. Now they're like
definitely
fucking,
used to be brown. That is
now
like,
they're like cum colored. Like
yeah,
they're
that's
like
a wall. That's like a white
off-white.
wall after like 15 years in like a smoker's
Yeah, exactly.
house.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
or
it's
like-
got the faded yellow to it.
gross.
Yeah, it's like a
nasty.
Super Nintendo. Your mom smokes cigarettes next to you. For
Yeah, exactly.
It does it like if you like took a big like vial of cum and then like crystallized it.
Yeah.
with a
You would
pony
get
in it.
that.
Yeah, but so the smell of it, it literally smells like wood, like sawdust. Like it does not smell edible.
Like Home Depot?
Yeah, literally like Home Depot. Which
I love that
Again, I
smell.
thought it was this bag. I thought it was like some fucking eco-friendly bullshit. But no, it's the food that smells like that. The edible part smells like that.
We here
FDA
at
has
Taco Bell
approved
really care about the
food.
recent global warming epidemic, so we have started making our food end bags out of sawdust.
out of recycled lumber.
If you don't like that, you hate the earth.
The FDA has approved a certain amount of wood in all Taco Bell products.
I think that is true.
They can be at least 50% wood and still be classed
At
as
least
food.
they can be at least 85% wood, human remains, and dead rats.
Yeah, I'm
count
pretty
as
sure
food.
there is some loopholes that does allow
It's the
that.
3 major food groups.
So anyway, when I took a bite, it was like fucking like it almost felt like my tongue was going numb, and then my throat started to burn.
weird.
Like it felt like I was eating cleaning products.
Did you meet a guy
so
named
I'm gonna take a bite
Heisenberg
now.
recently, and you're like the beloved child of Jesse's his best friend's girlfriend? You think he's feeding you ricin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't swallow it because I don't want you to actually die. But I
No,
would
I'm
like
not going to swallow it. I
swallow it
want
to see you take a
give
bite.
like a live reenactment of, and who knows, maybe the fucking
And who knows, maybe I
chemical
will
is
die anyway.
dissipated. Maybe I'll die. Here, let's see.
And that's content.
I really need to spit this out.
Well, that was the plans.
Oh, I just spit it everywhere.
good.
Jewish people.
I hit the wrong button.
You guys know when you eat sushi and it has like wasabi on the side of it, and you get like that fucking burning sensation in your nose? That's what I get eating that shit.
That's insane.
Oh,
Yeah, which
that's
is,
not good.
That's
Yeah,
not
that's
good at all.
That's straight gasoline.
Yeah.
You're eating diesel chips.
Yeah, and the worst part here, I'll end my story, but the worst part is they didn't offer me a refund, even of my $1.50 fucking trauma.
That's insane.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's really fucked up.
That's insane that like my food could get here and I'll just be like, hey, my food never got here. Can I have my money back? And they'll be like, yeah. And then they give you they give you ricin coated fucking Indian chili fucking cinnamon twist from Taco Bell, and they won't give you $1 back. And
they wasted their time phoning you up to argue about it.
Yeah, and they insult you and tell you that your taste buds are too old.
My taste buds are fucked up. But the weirdest part is, like, those literally cost $1.50, and they offered me a refund for the chalupa I didn't get, but they're like, well, I can't offer you a refund for your fucking tainted poison.
They were like,
fucking
no one has
garbage
ever
snack."
asked for a refund for these fucking dollar pieces of shit.
We don't know how to.
We literally
how.
have never issued one, so
They would have spent more money having the guy on the phone talk to you.
Literally,
like paying his wage, and they would have
It's
just
about the
given you the
principle of the
$1.50.
Yeah, it's like that video of Jeff Bezos talking to that guy, like,
Oh, yeah, so epic.
that hasn't come out yet.
But it will. You mean
It will
Jeffrey
come out.
Bezos, the bookseller?
Yeah.
Oh, my grandpa worked with him a couple years ago to bring his. Yeah, he sells books. He brought his company public.
Oh, that's epic.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Is he
him?
trading stocks?
You read a lot of books.
Yeah, I read a lot of books.
I have an
big
index
book
of all the
reader.
bald men that that are finding success and wealth in the industry.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a
Yeah.
really cool guy one day.
I think so too. Yeah. Some books that I read include The Secret Life of Bees. That was a good one.
Oh, was it? What do they do? What are they doing? What are they doing in their secret lives?
Andrew, hold on, I'm thinking.
Fucking
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just
buzzing.
curious about the bees.
Artemis
dude. You said you read
Fowl.
it. Oh, that came out in 2001. I
out
legit did
2001.
read that. That's a good book. That's a good series.
You legit did read that.
I legit read that, dude.
I legit read that.
I legit read that. So
I legit read that.
I actually learned a lot about the grammar of the English language from when I legit read that.
It's so funny, like talking about reading books, but like not being able to formulate that sentence. I legit read that book.
I think I read that book.
Guys,
I legit read that book.
I read it. I
read
it.
And then I have an idea for a website.
I'm gonna name it after the thing that I'm chopping down to make the pages for this book. The Amazon.
I thought Andrew was talking about Reddit.
I was talking about Reddit.
I was talking about Amazon still.
James, speaking of Amazon, you had a topic.
Yeah, the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Oh,
sorry.
James, would you like to explain what Hi Mummy Food Store ShopRite robot means?
Yeah, I think I could do that.
Hi, Mummy.
Hop on the mic.
Food store.
You tell us what that means.
So I was at my local ShopRite the other day, and I just want to preface because you guys know me.
What's a ShopRite?
For the non-US listeners like me, what is a ShopRite?
So you guys know how? Well, I was going to make a disclaimer. You guys know me. Publix threatened to blow it up like every day. That was like the local food store chain in Florida.
Yeah. James has since moved back to Jersey though. You seem like you're in a much better space and much less likely.
Well, that's because I would never dare blow up a ShopRite.
Yeah,
it's a wonderful food store that. It's cheaper than Publix. It's better quality. It's nicer people. It's better food. So ShopRite is my new local food store that I would never wish harm on because I love them.
How does it? My only reference is HEB and I guess Stanley Fast Times in Hawaii. But how does it compare to HEB?
I would say that HEB has more. HEB is more of like a gimmick. Like they're both good, but HEB has more of a gimmick of being like, we are the best food store in like this area that doesn't understand what like quality food is. And in that regard, HEB is really epic.
HEB has the best meat I've ever had in my life.
But that's what I'm saying. Like HEB and
what did you just say, dude?
HEB and ShopRite are equally good. But like ShopRite doesn't really have to say that it's good because there's always good stuff around here. Whereas HEB is like, oh, have you ever been to a food store that wasn't us? And it was like, you're basically buying like sheep feces. Wow, come to HEB and you can actually eat like a human being in Texas. But you know what I mean? Like
something edible.
They're both really good, but ShopRite doesn't, I guess, have the gimmick of like, we are a good food store.
Texas has a couple of things, like, because Buc-ee's is the same thing, where it's like, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, it comes with the, we're Buc-ee's.
We're Buc-ee's. Of course we are.
Texas
we're
just
Buc-ee's
has to
guys.
we're big.
We're Buc-ee's guys.
I don't even think it's a we're big thing. I think it's everything sucked there for so long, and then people showed up and were like, what if we brought good shit? Yo, really?
Of course I'm buying a mummy mum breaststroke.
Suck.
Four big sucks.
Double chunk roasted peanut.
A double chunk slow roasted penis. Spit roast style.
Buc-ee's version of the Rizzler's called like the Gribbler or something.
Gribbler. I like the Gribbler.
He's somehow even larger and even shorter.
Yeah, he's
like this. Oh, he's like 3 feet.
I want things better and
3 feet, 230 pounds.
Yeah.
He can't be Italian though. He has to be Mexican.
He's like German or something. There's a lot of Germans in Texas.
Are they really?
My aunt lives in a town in Texas that's like the most German place outside of Europe that isn't like German. You know what I mean? They have like Oktoberfest every year and everything. And it's like this huge regional thing.
Have told us
about
that. That sounds awesome. I did see the other day. Apparently, there's more like ethnic Norwegians in America than there is in Norway.
So that's in like Wisconsin and Minnesota and stuff. Like the Midwest is like Texas and is for Germans, and like there's a lot of Indians in Jersey and New York. There's a lot of Norwegian, Icelandic like people in like. That's why like Gus Johnson, his brothers are Sven and Thor. It's that like
that makes a lot of sense. I think about it.
Yeah.
How cool!
Shout out Gus Johnson.
Which is why you get the like Minnesota
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all
Yeah,
from
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Imagine an
Yeah.
Indian guy from Minnesota.
Minnesota. Mom, do not redeem the card.
Bottom blade, do not redeem
Do
the
not
card.
redeem the card.
Do not redeem the
Oh
card.
dear. Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, do not redeem the card.
It appears my card has been
Is that the
redeemed.
only thing? Is that the only thing Indians can say? Do not redeem the card.
Yeah, no, dude.
It's definitely a good point
It's
of
that and the
point of
N-word.
reference.
Yeah, it's like when you're trying to get into
Two
an
things they
accent.
can
Like for British, you start going like, oh, Tuesday. Like that's your like point of reference.
Yeah, that's how you
For
do it.
Indians, it's fucking. Do not redeem the card.
Do not
Do not redeem. And that and like a bunch of swears. It's, motherfucker,
Banchod.
you motherfucker, you do not
motherfucker,
redeem
you
the
piece of
card.
shit,
I'm from
Banchod, you
Minnesota.
bloody Banchod.
I'm trying to think what it is for
Bloody
American.
untouchable.
Like, what phrase do I say to speak America? I would just be like, "Hey, I'm going down to my
Hey.
car. I'm
Hey,
walking
I'm
down."
Yeah, I was gonna
Cheeseburger.
say, I feel like
I'm going to
any
drive to
phrase that
McDonald's.
has lots of R's in it is
Yeah.
what most people go for because it's like,
Yeah.
hey there, man.
Hey man, I'm using my credit card and also McDonald's.
I feel like a lot of
Hearing an
black
American do an
people's
American
white guy
accent on
voice
purpose is weird.
Cali.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of
I
people
was
do
going-
like the
yo,
Valley
dude,
Girl
what's up,
accent.
man?
The IRS.
It's just Sonic.
And
That's everybody's
Fuddruckers.
white
Yeah.
guy voice is Sonic.
Fuddruckers. That's not. There's like 4 Fuddruckers in the entire like Northeast.
Yeah, but it used to be a big American thing.
I
back in
guess.
the
What instead of
day.
Fuddruckers, it was called Cockfuckers. Anyway, James, keep going.
Fudge Packers.
Oh, damn it, that one's way better.
That was the wrong button.
So
pretend Kudo
ShopRite,
said
love
that.
ShopRite. Shout out
Yeah.
ShopRite. They got all my
Yeah,
favorite
shout out
brands.
ShopRite.
They got Boar's
Yeah.
Head.
That's the only thing they have.
Yeah, they don't have because Boar's Head is like the best deli meat ever. I will not eat
Yeah, I
anything
love
other
Boar's
than Boar's Head.
Yeah,
Did,
it's so good.
did you go through your own personal Italian 9/11 when they when the salmonella crashed
Italian
into the
what?
Boar's Head
Dude, my
factory and they had to
dad
recall
is
it all?
still distraught about it because he buys these like uncured nitrate-free Boar's Head hot dogs, and for some reason, out of all the Boar's Head products, those ones are still not back. Like they were so deeply rooted in salmonella that they haven't been able to
They
reproduce
were
them
so
yet.
contaminated.
Yeah, so shout out ShopRite, great place.
Shout out.
I was at ShopRite recently. I was buying chicken thighs, boneless, skinless chicken thighs.
Boneless,
I was,
skinless, meatless
I've
chicken
been-
thighs.
Yeah, just only bone, just chicken bone.
No bone either, just skin.
Oh shit, just plastic.
Oh, and no, you also said no skin. You just
Pla-
yeah, it's-
plastic with like a little
Yeah,
chicken
just-
blood in it. But so I was getting boneless, skinless chicken thighs because I've been perfecting my halal guy's copycat recipe recently,
Oh, God, it's
and my
so
family
good.
likes it so much that I make it like once or twice a week for all of us. So I was at the ShopRite picking up all my spices and some chicken, and I walk up to the chicken. I walk up to the live chicken. There's a little.
Yeah,
There's
it's like those restaurants where you pick out the lobster you want. Like
Yeah, you pick out the
they
chicken.
Yeah, and then
decapitate the chicken in front of you and everything.
No, they have
Yeah,
sex with
they
the chicken
sl-
first, and then
What
they kill
the
it. They ra-
fuck?
They
What
rape
the
it to death.
fuck?
What the
the
fuck?
They rape the
What
chicken to
the
death.
fuck? It's 2001, man, but you don't have to go that crazy.
Hey, but this is before PETA, so that's what they be
You
doing.
do not deserve to
PETA?
This is before
My
PETA.
favorite Family Guy.
So
Peter.
So I walked up to the chicken shelf. At the chicken shelf before I arrived, there was a little girl. She was like 5 years old, just perusing the chicken shelf.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing like a bookshelf, like not a chilled shelf. Right?
It's like chickens
She's
mashed into
reading-
the shape of a book.
Yeah, she's reading a chicken, and I
Even
walk
just-
up.
Yeah.
And I walk up next to her, and I go to grab the chicken thighs that I'm looking for. And why would you bleep me when I'm talking about a 5-year-old girl, Andrew?
And also, you didn't even bleep
I
him.
was
You just put a
waiting for.
bleep
I was
underneath.
waiting for something to bleep.
God damn it, you freak. You piece of shit.
You did get snipes, to be fair.
You fucking.
He did kind of get your ass.
Fuck.
So you're at the chicken. You're at the chicken
I didn't want to ruin
bookshelf.
the chicken shelf.
Fuck you, Andrew. I curse you, Hami.
Stop cursing Hame Andrew. He's gonna have really bad luck.
Dude, I know I can't
Bad
have this much
nightmares.
bad luck at the top of the year.
Yeah.
So I walk up non-sexually to this 5-year-old. with only good intentions. Now the story's fucked.
You're holding your balls like you're worried about getting sack tapped just to prove how not sexual it was.
You were looking over your shoulder.
Oh man.
So the thing was, all right. So I walk up. I'm in like a brown coat. My hair is like up in a bun, and I walk up next to her, and like she take like a 2-second beat, and we're kind of just standing there. I'm trying to look for the chicken. She's just like standing there staring at the chicken shelf, and then out of my peripheral, I see her look up to me, and as she's looking up to me, she says, "Hi, mommy."
Yep.
And I, you know, it's a little kid, so I can't take offense. It's just extremely funny. So I look down and I start laughing, and she goes, "You're not my mommy!" And she fucking sprints full tilt around the corner like screaming. And then it seems like I just told her to like come with me or something.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? She's like, "You're not my mommy," and like runs away from me. And I'm like, "Oh, bro, Jesus Christ." Is this the curse of having long hair as a man? Now
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
but she
when you
hit
say
me with
brown
the hi, mommy,
coats
and I
as
was
well,
just
you
like,
mean
"God
brown
damn."
trench coat, right?
No. No, I just had like I didn't get a glimpse of her mom, but I'm assuming I was just wearing like the same color coat as her, and like her mom also had her hair like up in a bun.
Yeah.
Sure.
And is also a thick white boy.
And also get someone like walking up, sidling up next to you like that. You kind of
like she just saw me out of the corner of her eyes. She just, without thinking, she's like, "Hi, mommy." And I was just like, "Oh, damn, you just roasted the fuck out of me." And then she ran away like I'm a fucking predator. And then I was like, "Well, you're doing me no favors here, kid. I'm just trying to buy chicken."
Imagine
you really cooked my shit.
Imagine she ran up to a lady who looked exactly like you, like your same character model.
I had to resist like watching, like I wanted to look where she was running so I could see if
child.
I wanted to see if her mom looked like me because that would be the funniest ending to the story. But then I was like, I can't follow the kid running away from the child. She's running away. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I swear, I just want to see what your mom looks like.
Apparently we have a lot in common.
Something about you really makes me want to see what your mom looks like.
But then you'd be worried you'd like round the aisle and see the kid, and then she'd be like, "That's the man. That's the one."
No, luckily that was the last thing I was buying, so I like quickly, briskly walked to the fucking exit of the store, bought my shit, and just left.
Yeah.
I was like,
We're looking for a short Italian woman with a beard.
Looking for a bi-pow Italian person.
Bi-pow Italian. Your child was crushed by the chicken bookshelf.
I'm picturing like in my head the sex store you went to, the Appalachian sex store, where they just had the most pathetic grocery section. I'm imagining that where it's just like we don't have a freezer section or a chiller section, so we just put the chicken on a shelf. And we gotta really hope someone picks it up fast because this thing.
We just turn the AC on.
This shit's rancid by the
end of the day. All of this chicken's getting thrown out.
Yeah, they're buying excessive amounts of chicken. Where the ShopRite robot comes into play is before that, it was a really weird experience. I literally was just there to get like a couple spices and some chicken, and as I'm trying to, because this is like my third time going to not third time, I've been there like 6 or 7 times, but I hadn't been to the spice aisle yet because we always got a lot of spices, and I was trying to find the spice aisle, and I keep hearing this, like, I can't whistle, but like a cat call whistle. Can someone do a cat call?
Of course,
so instead of going boop boop, go boop and go down. Can you do that? Boop boop. Yeah, kind of like that,
a Tweety
like
Bird
boop,
kind of
boop.
thing.
Yeah, so I keep hearing that, and like there's a girl next to me in the aisle, and she obviously keeps looking around, thinking like someone's whistling at her or some shit, and I'm looking around thinking like, oh, somebody, you know. This bi-pow. Everyone, all right,
everybody's trying to get a piece of this bi-pow.
If I'm a beautiful bi-pow now, I mean, shit, someone might be whistling at me. So I'm looking around, she's looking around. We're like, what the fuck's going on? Then there's this thing next to us that looks like an end cap that like they hang like ping pong balls on, like at the end of the food store aisle, or like the new like knife sharpening gadget. You know, just like this It looks like one of those, and then it starts
shaped ice cube tray.
We're both like looking in that direction because it sounds like the whistling is coming from there, and then this thing starts moving. And it starts going down the hallway, and I'm standing there awestruck, watching it go down the fucking hallway, or down the aisle, and it's going down the aisle, and it just like quieter and quieter, like.
Dude, you saw R2D2. That's
yeah, literally.
Fuck.
This thing is, and then I go up to it. Oh, what was its fucking name? God damn it! I go up to it, and fuck, what was? I can't remember its name, but. It had like a name on it. It had like a little like it had like a thing on it where it's like, "Hi, I'm deaf and I'm disabled." Just like it's like someone like walking around. Wait, it had this thing on it like, "Hi, I'm Tally." Oh, Tally, that's what it was. I'm Tally the robot. I'm a property of ShopRite. I go around and check the shelves to see what needs to be restocked, and it's just this fucking robot going around and like going up really close to the shelves with its stupid little like webcam and just going like. And just like scanning shit, but I had never seen it before in my life, and everyone else seemed really confused. So it's doing all the shit. I go into the next aisle. I find the spices. I'm like trying to figure out. I'm trying to find a specific brand of allspice, and I turn around and this fucking thing is in my face. It's
you
like,
again?
In my face. It's like and it scared the shit out of me. I squared up on fucking this stupid robot. It's just,
you are under arrest for harassing children.
Bro, I would give so much money to see like ShopRite security cam footage up above of you just weighing the fuck out of a robot.
Yeah. It's like that video of the Chinese bicyclist who like gets chased by the Amazon fucking, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He falls off his bike and he's like running away from the Amazon. I don't know if it was a drone or what, but it's like a POV shot of him running away from it. That's what I'm imagining.
I'm kind of picturing like a nice a future where AI is taking so many people's jobs that people really start to hashtag rise up, and we just end up with a situation where all of those robots are destroyed. Like it's sort of like hard to stop us all kind
on the side of the road.
Yeah, we like how many disgruntled food store employees who are like, this is my only job, I can't get any other fucking work, and now my one job's being replaced by a fucking robot.
Fucking Tally the robot.
Yeah. Some like $100,000 per store robot or whatever. Like, what if we just fucking tear its guts out and spray paint its cameras? And then they have to hire us again. That'd be sweet.
The thing is that I feel the only reason I didn't hate it that much is because that thought went through my head, but then I was like, depending on how they're using it, because there was only one in the whole store, and it's like it's probably just like a Roomba like on a path, like just checking each shelf like the entire day. And I was thinking like maybe good old Tally is just lightening the workload on these stock boys that already work there and not like replacing their labor. So it's like they don't have to walk around as much and just do the menial shit of like checking how many shits are on the shelf. And they just get to walk around and
which is the other shelf in the store. You got the chicken shelf and the shit shelf.
The chicken shelf, yeah. Tally the robot and the 5-year-old girl really cooked my shit in like a 10-minute food store run. I just got roasted to death.
You should have grabbed that child and stuffed her inside of fucking
Tally like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Inside Tally the robot.
Yeah, stuff it inside of D2. Just
when are we gonna get that?
Yeah, D2 is fire.
That's what the R stands for. George Lucas explained it in the expanded universe.
What does the C and the P stand for in C-3PO?
Child Predator 3.0.
Child 3.0.
My word, these children sure are sexy.
Hello, sir. These children are sexy.
Hello, sir. I've downloaded the 6 terabytes of child porn.
R2D2 sticks out his little fucking penis shock thing and hits C-3PO.
Tries to give him electroshock.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't supposed to say that.
You know, if Star Wars was real, like there'd be like an Epstein's planet. Like there would be some like there'd be some fucking Coruscant quadrillionaire who's like, I'm just gonna own this planet and we're gonna fuck
in all actuality
underage aliens of all races.
Yeah, in all actuality, that would be Tatooine, right? Because fucking Anakin's
that's the guy
slave.
Who runs the place.
That's true. Yeah,
Epstein's
Anakin's
ruling
like a slave.
Tatooine.
Yeah, that's fucking Grogu, whatever his name is.
It kind of all looks like an island, and the buildings kind of have like
They're all
St. James
blue and
Cathedral
white.
vibes. It's close.
Yeah.
Speaking of
the blue
space
guy with the
movies,
wings. That's Epstein. Yeah.
I wanted to very quickly, because you brought up disabled robot.
Yep.
Me and Courtney got like 20 minutes into Alien Romulus a couple weeks ago.
We just started
Alien
fucking.
Scromulus.
And Alien Scromulus. Didn't finish it because
Illegal alien Romulus.
It wasn't grabbing me that much. But one of the characters in it, because the alien world has the robots in it.
Yeah.
The AI people.
Mm-hmm.
The robot introduced in the beginning of the story is disabled. And me and Courtney were like, but he's
Like he was designed that way, or
he's a robot. He has a stutter. Like he's like, and I'm like, but he's a robot.
like did he have autism
code
or like
that out? What do you mean he's disabled?
It was more effort to program in the ability to stutter than it was to just not
exactly.
do that.
It would have been more difficult.
Yeah, but have you ever used like an audio program that like YouTube poops itself because it starts bugging the fuck out?
Yeah, that was going to be. Is it meant to be like a damaged? Is it meant to be like a damaged old
it's just
robot?
funny that he got a human disability as a robot.
I think that our terminology of disability comes from actually like robots and technology were disabled first when they aren't working like they're supposed to.
He's spitting.
And then someone was like, "Yo,
True.
this doesn't work like it's supposed to."
Yo, my brain's broken.
So really, you were seeing the ethos of disability in its truest form.
Yeah,
and then the five
and you didn't recognize that beauty. You didn't recognize that storytelling, that metaphor. That
yeah, Andrew, I thought you were.
I wasn't able.
You
know what?
wrote it
Maybe
off.
that's my fault for not being
I
able
hate
to
the D2.
to peer into the true meaning behind the robot.
Yeah, you got to
the robotard.
Yeah,
Robotard.
So is it actually
Gadget Robotard?
Is it actually like an injured robot or damaged in some way?
No, it's legitimately like he's not even injured or anything. He's just like
just normal.
He's normal. Like you. I mean, they do the thing
Charmander.
that a lot of the alien movies do, where you don't know he's a robot at first, and so you're like, oh, it's just a character who has a stutter. Whatever. That happens.
My
Play
name's
ball,
Charmander.
that's fine.
name's
I'm not gonna be
Robotard.
someone who's like, what? There's a disabled
I just learned a
person in
new
this.
trick.
I just learned a trick.
It sounds like
But
you
then
are.
you find
My
out
name's
he's a
Charmander.
robot, and I was like, why would they? Who programmed him this way?
So I was going off this. I haven't
Maybe
seen
a
the
disabled
movies.
person.
Yeah,
I do want to watch them, but I was
Programs
going off the assumption it was like some little fucking R2D2 looking guy waddling around. I didn't realize they were like
No,
android, like people.
Yeah, full on android people, and they don't reveal that he's a robot till like 5 minutes in when someone's mean to him.
And peels his
They're like,
face
this
off.
fucking freak. And I was like, okay, does he feel that way about all robots, or is he just like angry at disabled people?
If
And in which
androids
case,
existed,
is he angry that they're making more of them?
if androids existed, like actual real like human analog robot things, like we would be mean to them in ways that like
Detroit become.
But like, if you can imagine like all the shit you would do to like you'd want to do to a human, but you can't because it would like maim or kill them, and then you got frustrated with a fucking android, you'd be like, oh, I'm gonna like I'm gonna scalp this android. I'm gonna like
yeah, no, exactly.
I'm gonna
throwing
cut
you
his
off
apples
already,
off.
dude. You pissed me
Have
off.
sex with their mouths.
Because it's like that'd be
in
fine.
Toy Story. It's like in
Come
Toy
in their
Story, fucking
nose.
Sid bullying his
Come in their
toys
ear.
'cause
Yeah.
he got molested by his father.
Come in their hair.
Did he actually get molested?
Yeah,
Come in
it's
their
in
belly
it's in
button.
the director's cut.
It's in one of those when they used to do the fake bloopers.
Oh yeah,
it's just Sid getting molested by his dad.
But because the budget was really bad back
It's
then,
a
he was getting
Marvel
molested by another
credits,
model of
end
himself.
credit scene.
Oh no!
Yeah, like a
the next
stretched
one
out
is
version
Woody
of
being
himself.
like,
Yeah.
"Oh, sorry, I messed my line up."
Isn't Andy's mum also Andy or something in the first movie?
It does. It does look
What?
like that. Like
They only
it
had the
looks-
budget for like one human model, so
Name.
like all the kids. If
Yeah.
you look, all the kids at Andy's party are just Andy.
Yeah,
wearing
Andy's little
different clothes.
sister too. Andy's little
Yeah.
sister too. It's like a shrunken fucking
Dude,
baby.
I love the early days
So
of
funny.
3D animation
Me
because
too.
some of it looks
Yeah.
so goofy.
It
Like
does, yeah.
old VeggieTales looks hilarious.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
so
yeah,
funny.
dude.
It's
Did anyone
really
ever watch
funny.
What do you mean
Reboot?
old? These movies just came out.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
well,
Oh yeah, they did just.
they're
come
only a
out, right?
couple years old at this point. Yeah,
Yeah.
the first one. I think the first
Yeah.
VeggieTales
But
came out in
boy, I bet
94.
they're gonna get better.
I bet you're going to get so much better,
I bet
dude.
that 3D animation is going to get better and not somehow get worse, where we just take less time and pay more incompetent people to do it for cheaper, and it just looks bad.
Like, I hope they make a movie called
happened.
Avatar that's like a technological marvel, you know, and like it features like blue guys. That'd be so sick.
That would suck. James Cameron. That was James Cameron when he realized he didn't think up that first and Doplex.
Yeah.
That was James Cameron realizing they had to have sex with his hair organs that he created, and he didn't want to.
Like, I don't
and they
want
made him
to.
put they made him put the hair sex scene in. James, you will make them fuck with their ponytails. No, I don't want to do that. To be special.
I'm Steve-O, and this is putting the Navi's hair thing in my ass.
In my urethra.
Put it in deeper, Steve-O.
Johnny Knoxville. It gets really gay between them. Yeah, kiss me on the mouth, man. It'd be really
kiss
funny.
him, Steve-O. Do it.
Kiss him. Do it. Ew, he's gay.
Like, the fat dude Preston walks over and just starts shitting on his fucking head while he's getting fucking. Yeah.
And they didn't even ask him to do it. He's just doing it.
He just starts shitting and farting.
You know, there's some real fucking
Preston.
deviant, probably, I'm gonna say German porn dicks who would have jacked off to Jackass.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
I'd say probably like
German
Russian. I
porn
feel like
addict.
Russians would be into that shit.
You know who wouldn't be into that shit though?
Who?
Doplex's in-laws, because I heard he had to explain Cum Town to them recently.
I did hear that through the grapevine.
Why would you bring that up?
Patreon.com/BeefBoys. Is that the URL? I don't know what our Patreon
It'll
is.
pop up right here.
But I do want to make it a point to say this season it's going to be a little different. We are going to be looking to hire an editor to sort of change things up, which means we need money from you.
We need money. We need your
give us
money because
Please
we're not
give
putting
us
any
money.
fucking money into this. We already put enough.
That's a lie. We are putting money into it.
Yeah,
no, we are. We've put money into this shit for 4 years, and now we need more because we're expanding. We're getting bigger and wetter than ever. And so
I would like to say though, I know last year we didn't have like anything going up, and for any of you who stuck around,
humongous
supporting the
thank
Patreon, thank you so much. I know me and Courtney have been taking most of the money because we've been doing the post-production.
Because they won't give us the password to anything.
That has gotten us out of a bind more than a few times. So just personally, I would like to say thank you to everybody that's hung on
for
that
real.
year.
Yeah, big
and we apologize for the lack of stuff last year. We're ready to revamp Beef this year, treat it a little bit more seriously. That's why we want to outsource some stuff, spend a little bit more money, a little bit more time. And for the Patreon, we will be doing bonus episodes, audio only, because we're still going to be doing all the Patreon stuff ourselves. So it takes a little bit of stress off us.
But that means more content.
Yes, audio only every week, at least 30 minutes. At least 2 of us will be there. Hopefully, it's all of us most of the time.
There should be an episode there right now.
At the very least, you're getting 50 fucking bonus episodes this year on Patreon. Yeah. And then everything else is,
as a piece of je ne sais quoi, as they say.
But it really means a lot to us. We only charge $5 if you want to sign up. No more, no less. We don't have tiers.
Yeah, you can access all the stuff that is already on there as
there's
well.
A ton of shit already on there.
Yeah.
So bonus content, behind the scenes, Andrew's anatomy.
As you would know if you were a patron, we call you the Meat Mafia over on the private section of the Discord. Shout out the Meat Mafia.
Yep.
And aside from the Patreon, I also want to formally announce something else we're going to be doing this year. I just want to get it all out now before we continue the show.
I'm trans.
James is trans.
Oh wait, we got wrong button. Wrong button. I'm sorry.
Fuck, bro.
So we're going to be doing a little something. If for early adopters of this show, you might remember we brought this up previously of including you in what we do here, and we're gonna be opening that up officially.
River.
So here's how it works. All right. You can film yourself doing literally anything, right? Imagine it like public access, right? So you could be showing off your fucking 3DS collection.
Pubic
you could be fucking
asses.
Yeah, if you've been yanking out your pubes and placed them on a paper towel and you want to count them, if you alphabetize them by length or whatever, you want to show that to us. Do that, and we'll.
If you want to do some on the street, man on the street shit, like if you're in college and you're doing some shit. If you have a goofy job, if there's just like a cow at your neighbor's house that you can just like go hold a microphone up to. Yeah. Any dumb shit like that. If you just want to do that, we can't guarantee that everyone will be featured, and we don't know how often we'll be doing it, but we do want to do a little bit of a man on the street or a like public access late night fucking just little
Or
5
woman on
minutes
the
of
street,
5 minutes of you.
Send whatever you have to this
Prefer
email
video
address.
if you can video whatever you're doing.
Yeah, a video,
please
specifically
don't.
video.
I feel like the last time we did something, we got a bunch of just like nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
it has to be. It has to be a video.
It could be avant-garde. You know, it could be like funny in like a this is kind of weird sort of way, but like it has to be a video and something we can watch in real time on the episodes. So
if you collect like wrappers of a bunch of like Snickers that you eat like every week, like that's not necessarily that interesting. So you can keep your
I would say
wrapper.
that's pretty interesting. I'd like to see that.
I don't know about that.
All right, well, you can send that to me directly.
Yeah, send that to
another
Doplex
email
house.
for Doplex specifically.
But yeah, that's it. That's
gonna do it.
The gist. Yeah. So
that's about it.
Anyway, that's about it. See ya.
Okay, $19 Fortnite card. Who wants it? And yes, I'm giving it away.
I heard he had to explain Comtown to them recently.
I did hear that through the grapevine.
Why would you bring that up?
Actually, that's a good question.
And I will now third. Why did you even bring that up around them?
Well, so
idiot.
that's the thing. So
I didn't even bring up this podcast to my parents.
Well, here's the thing. Absolutely. I didn't bring it up. Okay, so fucking the in-laws that were here a few weeks ago, and we wanted to play Jackbox, right? And I was like, well, I can get the whole collection on my Steam Deck, and I've been doing probably the most autistic thing ever. Every night, I've been listening to Cometown and playing Power Wash Simulator. That's been my nightly routine, right?
That's been me with Wuthering Waves. I think we mentioned it's exact same
Andrew
thing.
wonders why they put a disability robot in Alien Romulus.
To appeal to people like me.
To appeal to all of the autists.
Yeah.
So that robot's just like me.
I bet he plays Power Wash
Simulator. I bet you he likes trains.
Yeah. So the way Spotify pops up on Steam Deck, it's like the fucking cover of whatever it is you're listening to, like really massive. So I download Jackbox and I go and I put my Steam Deck in its dock, right? And we're all
Courtney,
sitting
put
there.
the cover of the Cometown podcast
put
up on
Cometown's
the
cover.
screen.
Yeah. So we're all sitting down. You know, we're
visceral.
like, you know, in our fucking media room, right? And like, I put my Steam Deck down. I'm like, all right, let's play.
This is like a 120-inch TV that he's plastered his parents-in-law in front of
with quadruple surround sound.
Yeah. So I turn on my Steam Deck and literally like my fucking stomach dropped because like I look up and just in big fucking bold letters, literally written out in their logo. It's just Cometown. And like fucking
That's
Sabrina's
so
mom, I had to like be like, okay,
who technically was cum at one point as well.
Hey, I guess we all were cum at one point. But yeah, I had to be like, I swear to God, that's a podcast. It's not
a porn.
It's not.
It's not porn.
It's a podcast.
You start playing an episode and it's just like, it's like, oh god damn it.
Yeah, and Sabrina's mom was like, did I just see cum?
That's what she said?
Yeah, I mean,
oh, that's awesome.
The thing about Sabrina's parents, they're very young, right? Like they're still in their 40s, like, you know, they're
chill. They're hip with it. They're cool.
Yeah, they're chill, like, you know, and Sabrina's
That's
mom,
Sabrina when they were
God bless
5.
her soul. God bless her soul. She like tried to like play along with
God
it.
bust her soul. I was like, what the fuck?
Bust her soul.
What the fuck does that mean?
God bust her soul.
God bust. Actually, while we're talking about cum, are you guys up to date with the Goonicide drama? Does everyone know the story here? Would you like me to explain this in vivid detail
for our beautiful viewers?
Yeah, let's fill them in.
This is very morbid, but it's also kind of like an instant karma sort of thing. So it's kind of funny. So I believe it's somewhere in LA, or in the Cali area. It's like Hooters, but for Starbucks. It's like Starbucks, but Hooters.
We went to one in Alaska. they have them all over the place.
The kids are calling it gooning.
What do they call it out there, Andrew? It's like the baristas that like dress in lingerie.
Oh, I don't know if the up here it's
what? That's a thing.
It's called a
We literally
bikini
went
barista
to
or
one.
something.
Bikini
barista, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was one of those. I think
Yeah.
either that chain or a very similar thing. And so they serve you fucking coffee, but they got their tits like they got low cut tops.
They
and
serve
shit.
you pussy.
God,
well,
I wish.
I wish.
That'd be so cool.
But
Well, that's what this guy was.
a
thinking.
light skinned
That's what he
king,
was hoping for.
a real champion, pulled up in a black Dodge Charger, legit with
What's
the
up,
light
man?
face. Like he's legit pulling like the.
What's up, shawty? I
Like-
got my dick out. I'm in my
But
Dodge
yeah,
Challenger.
But you just know that this guy is a consistent pest because, like, the
Yeah.
woman,
She already
preemptively
knew.
she saw the fucking
This is
Dodge come up and she
inappropriate.
was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's this fucking guy again.
Yeah.
Like, walks up to the dude with the camera and fully, like, snipes his shit. Like, he's pantsless in the car, like, just fucking cranking
off.
his shit, you know?
Good. Have you been here before? Yes. Sure. You need to leave.
I haven't seen the GTA edit.
It's really funny. I didn't hear the dialogue before that when she's like, "Have you been here before?" He's like, "Yeah." He's all excited about it.
That's repeat customer.
Yeah,
But the funny thing is he
been
gets,
here.
it gets like he tries to like peel off, but there's like another car trying to like the car that just got served in front of him is trying to
Yeah.
like leave.
He's sitting there
he's like,
beating off into his coffee like, oh, and then he doesn't expect someone to so quickly be ready to leave
Yeah.
behind him.
Spoilers, he killed himself. Which I know is bad and a loss of human life, but if you're the guy who light face fucking cranks his shit to, you know, sexually harass.
Put a tribute to that guy. Play that video in slow motion over this music.
But here's the thing. Oh, James is reenacting it. But on the other hand, yeah,
Then you gotta look
that's it.
disappointed and drive off.
But he apparently fucking iced himself the next day. Like,
Yeah.
it was like
He
within
ice
24
Poseidoned himself.
And apparently it was like before it had even hit the internet, or maybe it was like just around the time it hit the internet.
No,
It's
that
since
shit probably
blown-
hit the internet like 2 minutes later. That's how that shit works.
True, but it's only really becoming a meme now, like a week or two later. Like I feel like I saw this ages ago.
It
So
didn't hit the like viral fights world star hip hop like Twitter
Yeah.
pages yet.
Yeah.
The
Which
hive
thankfully it's now
mind.
doing the rounds. With the hashtag Goonicide, where we have unfortunately lost a
Goonicide
real
is awesome.
Funniest fucking
We've
tag.
unfortunately lost a real gooner. And then people are like pulling up like other dudes who, you know, were like down bad in the past who killed themselves.
Damn.
I'm goonicidal.
The long list of goonicidal dudes.
Yeah.
It's just
Goonicidal.
it's like kind of, I mean, it's quite, I don't want to say heartless. Like he's obviously a shitty guy who's going around, but it's funny just like
Man, be so
immediately
heartless.
he kills himself and was like, haha. Also, he has a kid. He has a wife and a kid. And I saw someone
Wait,
be like,
did he
imagine
really?
growing up and
Yeah.
finding out your dad was the goonicide.
Oh,
The goonicider.
Man, see, I've avoided it because I didn't really find it that funny because it's just like, damn, he killed himself over it. Like that's cooked, but
Yeah.
like it is funny, but it's also just like, damn.
It's very grim.
Damn.
Like obviously
Bro,
anyone
it
kill themselves
isn't
is
that
sad.
bad. You could have lent into that and just been like the goon
gooner,
challenger or
yeah.
some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
really
Yeah.
fucking
What-
horny.
It is crazy. It is crazy that like you're willing to go around and do that, but also like you get called out literally once and you kill yourself.
Yeah.
Usually the guys that are doing that get called out on the internet and they beat off to the shame
Yeah,
of it because
they're
that's
into
what they
it.
want.
It's
He
crazy
wasn't
that
built like that. He wasn't built
wasn't.
Ford tough.
He
really-
wasn't ready for the gooner lifestyle.
Imagine that's
The
the
fact
only
that
time
that
he's
was
ever
enough
done
to
it.
tip
He's
it
never
over.
even been to a bikini barista, and then he's like, "Fuck, I'm bored today. I'm gonna go to a bikini barista and take my pants
Jack
off and see
off.
what happens." And then
He
it's
just
so
thought that's
bad
what
that
you
he
do.
kills himself.
That's why you were so
he thought
happy
that-
when
he
the
thought
lady
that was
walked
like-
up. He was like, "Yeah."
He thought you
Yeah,
put
I've
like an
been here
extra-
before.
That's the confusing thing to me. It really doesn't seem like he does that a lot, or he was like ready to be shamed for it. Like it seemed like he thought, oh, I pay an extra $5 and I get to take my pants off or some shit. Like he thought it was like part of. It seemed like he thought it was part of the party.
Is this not part of the exchange?
and then just immediately gets gooned on it.
What if he wasn't even bottomless? He was just wearing shorts that rode up a little bit.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't see his penis, and I didn't see him stroking anything.
Yeah.
You don't see his penis, but you can see his his cut, his bare fucking thighs and shit. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but that's what
he's
he's wearing shorts. These bitches are wearing fucking G strings. What if he's wearing a G string?
Yeah, that's what I mean. What if he wasn't even goonicidal at all?
I thought this was the uniform you show up in. I thought this was part of the attire.
I thought we had a G string. What do you call it? Like a black tie event? I thought it was a G-string event.
A G-string event. I thought it was.
And you're gonna shame me?
It's a black thong event, dude. What do you want from me?
It's a light skin event.
No string, no chaps, no service.
Damn right.
You have to go there to get served.
Hey, the women, put in more work on the home front.
Ladies, this is your fault.
Ladies, this is your wake-up call.
Put in more work on the home front so your man don't gotta fucking
get goonicidal.
the goonicidal barista.
I love it. That's just half of all podcasts now, is just guys saying shit like that.
Yeah, just guys being like, women suck.
Women need to have sex more.
I can't go one day without getting pussy, but women suck.
It's the guy's fault for settling down with a girl who wouldn't goon with him and bikini barista for him.
Exactly.
He
needed a she-gooner.
We were saying he might have gotten away with it if he had. I genuinely think goonicide is the thing that made it as well known as it is.
I saw it.
That tag is just the funniest part, honestly.
Yeah. I was an early adopter of the goonicide video.
I invested in Goon
You
Coin
backed it on Kickstarter
weeks ago. I'm pretty sure I have already seen someone made a crypto out of it.
Coin.
But it's not even like a crypto coin. It's just like an old school embossed coin. Of his face on it. It holds no value.
It's a real silver dollar.
You can exchange it for an
officially
printed at a US Treasury.
Officially minted by the fucking U.S. Treasury.
Welcome to the Worldwide Day for Goonicide Mental Awareness.
I'm proud to announce the new Goonicide coin.
Today, I'm proud to announce we've launched 1,000 gooning theaters across the United States to crack down on this goonicide epidemic.
Not only will this create more jobs, but this will get the goonicidal freaks off the street.
We will be showing Bang Bus and Bang Bros 24/7. We have a lifetime. We signed up for a lifetime subscription. Yeah, and every hour, one Bang Bus will take one.
It's like an ice cream truck. You just hear the sounds. They remix the Pornhub. They remix the Pornhub fucking live sound effects. You hear that driving down the street, and it's like
that'd be fire. Do you think that
Daddy,
gooners
can I go on the Bang Bus?
Even want Bang Bus though? I feel like gooners just want to watch Bang Bus. I don't think they want Bang Bus.
They want to be
a true
on Bang
gooner.
Bus.
I think a true gooner is addicted to the porn, not the sex.
Yeah.
But maybe that's what the Bang Bus is. Maybe
it's
it's a portable goons station.
Clearly, you haven't watched Bang Bus if that's what you think the Bang Bus is.
Clearly,
I know, but I'm talking about this hypothetical.
You haven't
this hypothetical one that gets
Bus
taken
enough.
around the states.
No. Have you ever seen the Bang Bus where they bring in this 4-foot freak that looks like the Oompa Loompas from the Johnny
the
Depp,
little he looks like the little Johnny Somali.
He's a really fucking freaky, disgusting looking penis.
Yeah, he does look like the Oompa Loompas from Willy Wonka. Yeah, he has a weird little pointy shiv of a cock.
His head doesn't look like it could fit a human brain in it.
We really hope that this has good results for the gooners in this country.
We've rounded up 15 tiny Somalian men. We're going to put them on Bang Buses all over the country.
Was it Vitalis or whatever he went on?
Vitalis Bang Bus, but his cock didn't work.
Yeah, he couldn't get hard, and they made fun of him the whole time.
Yeah,
I'm shocked he didn't commit goonicide, honestly.
He should.
Honestly, if there was ever a time to commit goonicide, it's on camera with your dick not working.
Yeah.
The Somalians have escaped. We were going to put them on Bang Buses, but they ran away.
Vitaly just jumped out of the Bang Bus, died immediately.
He committed goonicide
on the road.
Live on KUSI. He blew his brains
KSI committed goonicide. Kudos, I heard you found the new Southern style chicken
from the pen to the ring.
From the bed to the ring, I be gooning on my thing.
On my thing.
Of course, all Day One BeefBoys fans will remember one of our classic bits. Doplex still has on the soundboard.
Yo, cuz, I'm gonna show you how to South Duck.
There it is.
After the party, we going to McDonald's.
We going to McDonald's.
Man, yo.
That's episode 9 of the Beef Boys podcast.
So if you haven't watched it, I definitely recommend going back and watching it. But it was a 2000s commercial for the Southern style chicken biscuit. It was an animated McDonald's commercial, and it was
What's this?
if it's not obvious, very heavily pandering to the African American crowd in a way that
They
feels
use a
very
lot of
like
agave language.
It just feels like a bunch of white marketing guys like, well, we need to target the African American sector for
Who
quarter
likes
4.
chicken?
It does feel like that though. It's like, well,
Man, yo.
ain't that what they like?
I heard them tell they love good chicken.
They love hip hop and McDonald's chicken.
All right, Ronald, I think we've got ourselves a good campaign here.
All right, kudos. Play
Pop
this
Tua.
funky music, white boy.
And this is an Australian ad too, so these are closer to my people, but not fully. So I also don't take credit for this. But this is the new Southern style Asian biscuit from McDonald's.
McDonald's new Tastes of the Orient. 4 mini spring rolls with Oriental sweet and sour sauce. The Oriental burger with teriyaki sauce, lettuce, and mayonnaise. And 6 chicken McNuggets with satay sauce. McDonald's Tastes of the Orient.
What the fuck?
Better get a move on.
You know, I reckon we ought to come here more often.
Wait, hold on.
They made the white guy speak in Asian Simlish, and they made the Asian man with the fucking
with the
Australian accent.
They made him speak with a Mario accent, like an Italian, Japanese, American accent.
That is a good bit. I will give them that. That is kind of funny.
I recommend that we should have come out of here more often.
Come here, I'm a Chinese man.
Why is he doing an Italian accent? He's from Australia. He's Chinese.
They should have cut to the guy at the end. He just goes, "I'm a Filipino." Like, just cover all the bases.
McDonald's.
See,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
the Southern style chicken
I'm
biscuit speaks to
Filipino.
me. I think that's the thing that they can get away with.
Yeah.
McDonald's spring rolls and a teriyaki hamburger does not speak to me.
No, I
I
actually have had a McDonald's teriyaki burger in Japan,
Have you?
of all places.
Okay, that makes
and
sense.
Which makes sense. It was alright, I guess.
It was alright.
That's about what I
don't know.
figured it was going to be.
It was what you'd expect, I guess. It was fine.
Yeah.
But this is crazy.
What about chicken satay sauce?
This is crazy. I don't know. I'm absolutely blown away by the fact you guys don't know what chicken satay is. Everyone I know.
Yeah.
Here,
I know sauteed mushrooms.
He kept
but-
saying it to me the other day, and I'm like, "What are you?
That's
Did
different.
you like saute chicken?
Oh, this is
what
a
are you
different
talking
thing?
about?"
No, this is
No, yeah, it's chicken. It's chicken satay.
Satay.
This is. I'm sure
it's
that
chicken with SARS injected.
any
into the fucking meat.
any of my oceanic / Asian viewers are probably screaming at their iPod Nano right now that they're listening to this on. But it's SATAY.
Well, any Asian women want to
Satay on my face.
Educate me on your culture and all your sauces. Let me know.
It's time.
Satay
Sorry.
on my chicken till I
Oh no, it
McDonald's.
isn't Asian.
If any Asian women want to satay on my chicken till I McDonald's, let me know.
I'm at the chicken shelf, just joinking my satay.
Straight borking my shit.
Straight
Picking up
borking my
5-year-old
satay.
Indonesian girls. It's
Who runs into her mother, looks just like me.
Getting
this is my
absolutely
homework.
sauteed at the chicken shelf.
This is my homework for you guys. I want you all to make a chicken satay. It's fucking delicious. It's just like a peanut sauce. It's like an spicy Asian peanut sauce thing.
Yeah.
But you normally dip it like
we
you
call
normally have
that
it with
peanut
skewers.
sauce.
Well, it's called satay, so it's different.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You have it with skewers. You have it like you can get like soups and
With like
fucking-
summer rolls, spring rolls.
You can do
egg
fucking
rolls.
anything. It's just it's like it's one of those wonder sauces you can just put in everything. But I fucking
Yeah, no,
love
I
chicken
love
sauce.
peanut sauce. It's like one of my top 5 all-time favorite
Sure.
sauces.
Kudos, spell it.
SATAY
Now say it.
satay.
Satay.
See, that's where you're losing us because there's no R in there.
Satay.
Satay.
You're saying satay.
How would you say?
I thought I was expecting like satay. That's what
Satay.
Yeah, satay.
Satay?
Satay.
So it's really pushing the limits of my ability and your ability to say the letter A.
The name's Satay Jones.
I think, yeah, that really.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, either way, I love
O and A are mortal enemies. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would love to try some chicken satay.
Brother,
I too would like to try some chicken
I guarantee you've got
sauté.
everything you need to make some dang old chicken.
But what
sauté.
about if I wait until you come to America and then I make you halal guys, even though I'm not halal guy, and you make me chicken satay, even though you're not Eastern Orient?
I do like chicken satay.
Well, if we've learned anything from the McDonald's ad, anybody can be Eastern Oriental.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
The Orient
Anyway.
lives in us all.
I would like to share a couple fun, very quick little
Please.
cum town or cum shoes stories. I've been seeing a lot more cum shoes because he's my childhood friend and I'm back in my childhood place.
Yeah. His shoes are
And,
less cummy these days.
He's touching my childhood heart.
Or more cummy.
And me and cum shoes been chilling more. One of the first times that I saw him. Well, I told you at the first time that I saw him where he said that I looked like a guy and then showed me like an 80-year-old man with long hair.
Somebody that didn't look anything like you.
Yeah.
And then I didn't tell you, so I saw him on Thanksgiving Eve, which is like in the US is like the biggest like drinking day of the year. So we all went out to like a club/bar together, like me and all my hometown friends. And Cum Shoes was there. And, they were playing, it was like the start of the Christmas season, so the DJ was mixing in like Christmas like dubstep remixes. It was really weird.
Yeah.
It was like the worst DJ I've ever been.
Put your hands in the air.
Trapped in.
Anyway, shout out to his family.
Shout out to his family.
The entire bar was for the most part like white people and Hispanic people, and the DJ was a black guy. This is unrelated to the Cum Shoes, and
so he was more like,
bro, he was playing he was somehow playing like gangster Christmas music and gangster Thanksgiving music,
Christmas
and then just
music?
like. And then, bro, I don't understand where he was pulling it from. And then he was just playing like dubstep and like hardcore, like fucking 90s hip hop and rap. And just like the general vibe wasn't necessarily landing with the audience. And then my friend went up to him when he was going to the bathroom and he's drunk. He's like, yo, you should play Baby by Justin Bieber. And the guy's like, hey, man, I don't take requests. No. He's like,
shut up, man.
My friend was like, threw his arm around and he was like, dude, look at this crowd. You think they're not going to go crazy for Baby by Justin Bieber? And he played Baby by Justin Bieber, and it was the biggest pop I've heard since like Ray Allen hit the game-winning fucking 3 in 2012 in the NBA fucking finals.
That's so
it's
funny
insane.
that it's just inbred. It's ingrained into all of us who are around that age. As soon as you hear J Biebs from that
shit went crazy.
Immediately.
That shit went crazy.
It's like Baby by Justin Bieber, yelling at a 18-year-old fast food worker, and Cranch. That's the shit that gets your guys' jollies going.
What?
the fuck are you talking about?
I was like white people kryptonite.
What was that line?
What is Cranch?
What is Cranch?
What the fuck is Cranch?
It's like ketchup and ranch mixed together. Y'all go crazy for that.
Ew! What? Ew!
I've never
heard of that in my life.
Now this is just racist.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was on board with this until now.
Oh yeah, it's 2001. We can't make fun of white people yet. I forgot.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
true.
you've got a couple of years before you're allowed to do that.
I forgot.
Back in the Hatchamere.
All right.
Yeah.
Now,
I'll sit my brown ass down and
listen, dude.
That was unrelated to Cum Shoes, but then the DJ started he was playing like Carol of the Bells, like boom 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 boom.
Ding, fries are
and
done.
I looked at Cum Shoes, dude. I looked at Cum Shoes. If you guys don't know Cum Shoes, there's been many stories that I've told where Cum Shoes in high school would like. All I would have to do was reference Family Guy or South Park, and he would throw up from laughing so hard. That would be him at the fucking lunch table. The Carol of the Bells came on, and I locked eyes with him, and I went, "Ding, fries are done." And he started crying, laughing, and screaming, "Ding, fries are done! Ding, fries!" He was like drunk, and said, "Ding, fries are done!" And he just for the next like 3 minutes, he just did. I work at Burger King making finger whoppers. He would I woke it in his mind.
Sleeper agent. Yeah, you hit him with the
it's
phrase.
literally the reaction. I
Did you hide
woke
your
a sleeper
face?
cell in
God.
his mind, and he was just cooked for the next 3 minutes. He wouldn't stop.
It's funny because it's like
so fucking funny.
As a funny man, you want an audience like that who you can make laugh that easily, but it's almost like a monkey's paw with him, where it's like you get the really easy laugh where he'll be in tears, but then he'll spend the next 3 minutes loudly saying the joke over and over again.
I love it though, but
No,
it's like
great.
I didn't even make a joke. I literally just referenced and I did it on purpose. All I have to do is say the word, and he's gone for the next 5 minutes.
That's awesome.
Like, he can't help himself.
Yeah.
So then recently we were hanging out at my friend Mike's house. We were playing the new Mario Party that came out recently.
Mario Party 2, right?
Yeah.
Came out.
Oh yeah, for the Nintendo.
Actually, no, it'd be Mario Party 4, right? Because it's GameCube.
Oh yeah, the really weird one where it doesn't feel like any other Mario game.
Oh yeah, the one.
It'd be Mario Party 3. Mario Party 3.
It has the. Oh no, Mario Party 4 is the one where they got the microphone.
Yeah,
or I think at least. I heard they were talking about a microphone. Fuck you, Andrew.
Anyway, Ding Fries are done.
No, I remember it plugging into my GameCube, so it was at least one on the GameCube.
Well, Mario Party 3 came out December 7th, 2000. Mario Party 4 didn't come out until 2002.
Yeah, we were playing Mario Party 3. And we were hanging out, and for some reason, just like unpromptedly, I thought of the episode of South Park where the guys go,
oh, the bikers?
Yeah, the bikers. And what do they say? Something about chicken spears, and I don't know. And they just started, I don't know. It just came to my head for some reason. We're locked in. We're eating like pizza. We're drinking like fucking beer and fucking like mixed drinks and shit. We're going crazy on Mario Party. It's like one of the last rounds, and like everyone's got like 2 stars, and we're locked in. And I just like in the middle of a mini game, like Cum Shoes is kind of kicking butt. So I just start going hum boom, hum boom, and he starts fucking pissing his pants, going chicken spears, and he just dies in the mini game and is crying, laughing, and then he starts choking on his fucking. He had like a piece of pizza in his mouth, and he starts choking on his pizza, doing the chicken spears, and then he chokes and he's trying to gasp for air so hard that he got the hiccups. So for the next like 2 minutes, he has the hiccups. Chicken spears, bro.
Dude, he is actually operating on like 11-year-old.
Fuck, that's funny.
Yeah. Dude, I fucking love him.
It's so funny, man.
That's
like
awesome.
There's just
the dude eternally.
It's literally like he is a sleeper cell.
The dude
it's
eternally
insane.
has like the innocence of a fucking middle schooler. Like it just. It hasn't left his brain. He hasn't been jaded by society where you can still laugh at chicken spears and fucking ding fries are done.
Like for that to still kill you like that many years later is beautiful.
Yeah,
it
really
beautiful.
is. It is.
I think he has a deeper connection with South Park than I do with Lord of the Rings, which I didn't know was possible. But it's a beautiful connection that I take advantage of.
Okay, $19 Fortnite card. Who wants it? And yes, I'm giving it away.
Me and my family are hanging out around the fire on Christmas. Mm-hmm. We're talking about a guy that my grandpa worked with, and we're swapping stories, and we're talking about this guy because he was like a crazy dude that
Joseph Hitler.
I know my grandpa always talked about because he like basically had like an impenetrable contract and just wouldn't show up for work and got paid like a shit ton of money and just like wouldn't do anything, but they couldn't fire him.
Sick.
And we were talking about it, and then I made some joke about him fucking like dying and being a piece of shit or something. And then my grandma and my dad kind of like got a little more like their humor dropped off a little bit, and I was just like, damn.
Well,
and then my grandma was like,
why would you make that joke?
Well, I didn't know that he was dead. No, I didn't make the joke about my grandpa. I made the joke about the guy who was like an asshole that would take it. Like he made my grandpa's.
Yo, grandpa should fucking die for being a piece of shit.
I would never say that.
I hate that
I miss
guy.
my grandpa dearly, but this guy like made my grandpa's life like a living hell for like 2 years because he was supposed to like be his like basically partner in like the department they were leading, but just like wouldn't show up for work and shit. Yeah, so we were just memeing on that, and then I made a joke about that, and then my grandma would like kind of stopped and got quiet, and then she was like, "Well, James, he they worked in the World Trade Center together, and on 7/11 he did die." And I started screaming, laughing, because my grandma in the most serious tone called 9/11 7/11,
and then announced that this guy died.
Dude, without a beat, she didn't even realize that she said 7/11, and I started screaming, laughing. And my grandma, my dad. My dad was trying not to laugh, but it was also like thought I was kind of being an asshole, and my grandma was like so confused why I was laughing at her. And then I was like, "Bro, you just called 9/11 fucking 7/11, Grandma. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you say that and not expect me to laugh?" And she's like, "Oh, I didn't even realize I said 7/11."
That was the day Al-Qaeda crashed into the slushy machine.
Yeah.
That was the day that Indians took over the chain of fucking 7-Eleven.
They destroyed the giant green burritos we have.
No, but just hearing someone in such earnest talk about someone they knew that is now dead from 9/11 and call it 7/11 was
amazing.
It was
Did Trump do that?
He died in the 7/11 terror attacks, James.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure Trump called it 7/11.
That's kind of the vibe that it was. And I was like, guys, you cannot expect me not to laugh. That Grandma just called the worst event in modern American history 7/11.
7/11.
Oh, man.
Also, how funny is it for that? Like some arsehole who got some like, you know, contract like that he just absolutely finessed, put in zero fucking work, but just like had to.
And the one day he did
show up
put in
every
work.
now and then.
the one day he decided to show up to work.
2001.
Oh no!
That's like the worst luck, I think.
That's called karma.
It's
I
karma.
think actually. Don't think so. I think that's cool.
karma,
You know. That there was a moment when he saw the fucking plane driving directly towards his forehead, where he was like, "Maybe I should have worked harder." He looks and he's got a red dot on his chin, on his forehead from the plane.
Yeah, like a
oh,
laser.
No, I turned Indian.
Oh no!
It was 7/11.
Yeah, it was 7/11.
There a second Indian man.
What if he
escaped
actually
this
did die on
killing
7/11? He died 2 days before the World Trade Center. He just like tripped over and hit his head on the concrete.
Actually, if you knew anything about America, it would be 2 months before 9/11 because it would have been the 7th month and the 11th day.
Yeah, you guys did that shit. It's my birthday's 9/11.
Wait,
That's
so
cool.
so you guys would call it 11/9. See, that doesn't have the same ring as 9/11. That's why we're right.
Yeah.
Well, technically it was the terrorists who
call it
were right,
11/9.
wasn't it? They did that on purpose.
True.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we
well,
also call it 9/11 because who the fuck's gonna call it 11/9?
Yeah. R.I.P. to those who died on 11/9.
Oh,
R.I.P. to those who died.
actually, to be fair, a lot of people here call it September 11th.
That's too long.
Well, sometimes they call it
Wake me up when
Sepi-Lev.
Sepi-Lev.
Wake me up when September.
Yo, have a good
11th
Sepi-Lev,
Hey
dude.
mate, happy Sepi-Lev.
Sepi-Lev. And
Happy
it's
September.
a national holiday here, and it's like just a big piss up.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you guys go out
That's a
drinking.
good time.
Wait, is it really a national holiday there?
No.
I was gonna say
I wouldn't be
that's
surprised,
some sim
honestly.
shit. That's gay.
I
as
wouldn't
well,
be
if it really
surprised.
No,
is.
Australia has the dumbest fucking. Well, you know how like they just refuse to give more holidays because they don't want to. We can't have workers having time off these days.
What
So
do you
all
mean
our
you want
holidays,
Christmas too?
all these holidays are from like weird shit from like 100 years ago. So we've got the grand final, the rugby, that's off. Melbourne Cup, which is just a bunch of horse racing. We have that day off.
You guys get the grand final of rugby and we don't get the Super Bowl off?
Yeah,
What
you
the
guys
fuck?
should have the Super Bowl off.
We really should have the Super
Bowl's
Bowl
on a
off.
Sunday, right?
Bullshit.
No, but the day after the Super Bowl, like literally everyone eats and drinks themselves into a coma and then has to wake up 8 hours later to go to work.
Yeah, and imagine
here,
being
brother.
on the losing team, dude.
That's fucked
You gotta,
up.
Yeah.
you get fucked up. Your team lost, and you gotta go in on a Monday.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
That's fucked up.
Rough.
Like James here coming in, and the Giants just lost. You fucking
Dude,
idiot.
fuck you. You're gonna fucking you're gonna suffer for the rest of your life.